Hello friends, today we are going to discuss that how to use your template or format for type 2 essay. So type 2 essay that I have taken is discuss both and give your opinion. You must have seen my previous video in which I have discussed the format. Otherwise, if you haven't seen this video, you can find the link of that video in the description box. You can watch that video first just in order to get yourself familiar with the format, then this video will help you. Okay, so this is about how to use it. So we have taken a sample question here and then with the reasons, with the ideas how to extend your strong point or the main idea and how to explain it, right? So let's start with the topic. It is many people believe that in order to have clean and tidy streets in their neighborhood. So clean and tidy means if they want that there should be very cleanliness all around, this should be the residents' responsibility, while others think it should be government's responsibility or government duty. What is your opinion? So when they are asking your opinion and there are two straight away two different aspects of the statement. First we have here is residents' responsibility. So that is the first opinion, that it should be the responsibility of the residents or the people living there, and the second is government's duty. So what we supposed to do in this case, first we write an introduction. In second paragraph we need to discuss that why do we think it is residents' responsibility. Third paragraph is about government duty. Fourth we need to give our own opinion plus example, and the last is conclusion that can be left also. So now have a look on the introduction, that how can we make introduction for this. In the contemporary era, the society is polarized into two groups almost equally regarding the notion that. So the sentences which I am underlining here, these are straight away taken from the format. Whatever the topic is, you can copy and paste it. So this is the format that in today's time society is divided, or there are two groups equal almost. And this is regarding now the statement here, the local residents are responsible for the cleanliness of the roads in their community, or it is the bureaucrats who should be responsible for the same, right? So in that way, when you get an introduction, you have to copy and paste the format sentences. Then apart from that, you have to take in the statement of the question, and instead of writing it as it is, you need to modify. Okay, so when we say that we need to modify, we need to rephrase the words, we need to use similar words or the synonym instead of using the same. That we have done here, we have used cleanliness, but otherwise if you see in the question, they are using the word clean and tidy. Okay, so instead of clean and tidy, we have used cleanliness. Then for government, we have used bureaucrats here. In that way, you need to change the word. That will give the message to the examiner that you are well aware about this language, you know how to use English, that is why you are changing the words. Then second sentence, different people have their distinct mindset. The following paragraphs would shed light on both the approaches before making a final note. So this is your complete introduction of 3 sentences. First sentence you need to write the same, later on you need to add on the question statement, okay, and when you are adding on the question statement, make sure you need to rephrase it, not copy and paste it straight away. Then second sentence and the last one. So this is the complete introduction. Now how to start with the second paragraph. Another thing that is important that you have to keep in mind is whenever you are writing the second paragraph, you must write first opinion only, because if you follow the sequence of the question, that is the most important part. So we'll start the second paragraph. To embark on with the first notion, embark on to begin. So to begin with the first notion, that is some people claim that local dwellers are responsible for the tidiness of the streets. So that can be straight away taken from the question. There are myriad things to be shared in its favor. Myriad means many. First and foremost. So this is somewhere we have taken it from the format only, from the template itself, and apart from that we have added the first opinion here to make it more evident. The first reason I have taken is, this is the first reason, the local masses are the ones who are littering their community street. Littering means making dirty. Okay, so they are littering their community street. As a result, they must be held responsible to maintain clean lanes in their locality. Lanes means street, roads, and as a result. So this is how do we use it. First, put the main idea. In the next sentence, it is important to extend this idea with a supportive argument, because if you do not extend your idea with a supportive argument, means there will be loss of connectivity. You won't be connecting the things. Secondly, this is the second reason now. What is the second reason? The people in the neighborhood should come forward to make their streets free from garbage. So this is the phrase we have used here instead of like cleanliness, free from garbage, because they are the ones who would be affected as a result of unhygienic environment in the locality. So this is the second reason that why it should be the responsibility of individuals, because they are the one who gonna be affected. Environment in their locality, so the local humans should look after the tidiness of their society. So here what we have done in second paragraph, you need to take two main ideas, and after this idea you need to explain it nicely. So just two strong ideas are good enough for your body paragraph, but make sure you explain it also. Okay, so now the third paragraph is like how we can start the third paragraph, shifting towards the second school of thought. Shifting towards means when we are moving to the second opinion. Some claim that. So till here we have taken the sentence from the template only. Then this is the first reason. It is entirely the duty of the law authority to shoulder the sanitation of a community, since the bureaucrats collect taxes from the public to maintain the purity of society. Now what happens is, you need to keep in mind to use the synonyms for that, like here we have used law authority instead of using the same word again and again. And to shoulder means to take the responsibility. So we have taken the word here. This is the first reason that why do you think bureaucrats should come forward, or it is the responsibility of bureaucrats. They can organize some waste disposal teams to properly monitor the cleanliness of the location. So this is the first reason we have taken, and we have explained it also with a supportive argument. Second is moreover, they can schedule some advanced waste removal techniques, like using separate bins to collect different trash material and employing more people to render the work effectively. So this is what the second reason is. What they can do in this case in this way. So this is how to extend it. We are going to extend the second reason. In this way the waste will be properly disposed without being littered on streets. So I hope the second paragraph is clear, that how can we explain the second paragraph. Again we have taken two reasons and we have expanded it with explanation. Now it's my opinion. After discussing both of the opinions individually, then only you should give your personal opinion. So I'm going to start personal opinion, like having discussed the arguments and counter arguments, means after discussing both the viewpoint, I would like to infer that. Now till there I have taken from the format only, and now I am using my opinion that both the bureaucrats and the local dwellers should go hand in hand. Go hand in hand is an idiom, means work together. So go hand in hand in order to make their roads clean and hygienic. So this is my opinion that both are equally responsible. Then for example, instead of writing for example, I have taken another phrase till here, right? So to substantiate my state of mind, substantiate means to support my viewpoint, there is an example of, or I would like to quote an epitome of an article published in the Times newspaper. So in this way you can take any hypothetical example. It could be any like article or something which might or might not be there, but the way you are presenting it, that should be like that should look real. So an article published in the Time newspaper last month on the importance of cleanliness of the society. So this is an example. The article states that in order to make the community and our country clean, it is the responsibility of both the law authority and local residents to join hands to make a hygienic place. So in this way I have given my example, and I have presented the idea that how you can give an example in the essay. Then conclusion, hammering the last nail. Now why do you why do you think there is a need of conclusion? Because if you are completing your response after example straight away, that is a wrong approach. You cannot finish it up quickly just with an example only. After example, either you make one concluding sentence or you make a separate short paragraph for conclusion. That's up to you, right? But it is necessary for you to make. So, hammering the last nail, I personally feel that although it is the responsibility of community people to keep their local streets tidy, the government should also aid them to make it more efficient to maintain good sanitation in the society. So, in that way, you can make some complex sentences. Making complex sentences and just one sentence in introduction is good, in conclusion would be good enough. Another important thing for conclusion is using should. So, we use should also in conclusion. Okay. So, I hope now it is clear to you that how to learn the format, and if you have learned the format, how to use it nicely. When I say that after the main reason, after the main idea, you need to explain it with supportive argument. So, how you can explain, how you can extend the main idea. So, I hope everything is clear to you now. So, you can keep on watching the video and don't forget to subscribe the channel, because if you have subscribed it, you can get notification of the new video immediately and you can watch it and learn the things better, right? So, keep learning. All the best.